G'day again. Another very foggy start to the day. 7:15, just out on my morning walk again. Making sure that I do this every day, get into the habit. I was thinking just before, like 15 years ago, I used to run every day between 5 and 10 Ks. And I remember thinking back then, I felt really good, felt really fit. And I remember thinking back then how much I enjoyed it, and that I better enjoy it because one day I'm not going to be able to do it. I guess I'm up to that day now. Or maybe I could do it. Maybe instead of walking I should get out and go for a run. At least I'm walking every day. I've got a bit of a problem with my hip and my groin, that's why. But walking every day feels good. The only issue is how cold it is, but if you keep moving you'll be okay. But as you can see here, again this morning, super foggy. There's no wind. I think that's part of the reason, no wind. Alrighty, so I've reached the halfway point again up on the hill. About 7:45. You can see another super foggy day. Not sure of the temperature, I think it's like 5 or 6 or something. Still very cold, that's for sure. So, I want to ask a couple of questions that if you're around my age and you're on your own now, so the kids have, moved out, they're out living their lives, like how much do you actually need? Do you need to live in a house with 3 or 4 bedrooms? Do you need all the stuff that you've accumulated over the years? So that's the question. When you get to our age, you've got a lot of stuff, and probably a lot of stuff that you don't really need, probably a lot of stuff that you don't really use often, but you accumulate it over the years. So I want to ask you if you really need all that stuff. Maybe you do. Maybe you really enjoy all that stuff and you use it a lot, or you intend to use it one day soon. But I'd like to know, so put in the comments how much stuff you've accumulated. If you're up around my age, up around 60, I'm 61, but there's so much stuff that you accumulate when you look around. So the question I want to ask you today is, do you need all that stuff? Should you move it on to other people that maybe would use it more than you? I don't know. There's some people, like, they love accumulating stuff. I think when you're in your like 20s, 30s and 40s especially, everything's geared to, society is geared around you buying new stuff, and if you've got something, maybe there's a new model that came out and it's pumped hard on TV and online, so you feel like, oh, I've got to get the new model, got to get the new version. The old version's probably fine, might not be anything wrong with it, but a lot of people, most people, I reckon most people living in Australia anyway, are under the mentality that if there's a new model that's got something a little bit better, I better run out and get it. So that's the mentality for sure. That's how society works, like And the problem is now too, you know, inflation, everything's sort of going up so much, like I've spoken about in some of my other videos. I've really noticed it the last couple of years especially. Things are just going up and up and up and up. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Ask the question. I'll be very interested to see in your comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So I want to try to build up this YouTube channel if I can, and have some good discussions. In my last video, or the last couple of videos, I've had some really interesting comments. My last video was about the price differences, or the living cost differences between Thailand and Australia. I jumped online and went to the, I think it was the Numbrio website, where it's got all the figures that people have actually put in on the cost of living, and they're just basic costs of living, like food and transport and rent and buying a property and those sorts of things. But I know that someone left a comment that there's a lot more costs involved. You know, if you shift over to somewhere like Thailand, there's visa costs and ongoing costs that, you know, weren't in that last video. So I know that that's I knew that anyway, but I appreciated all the comments. Some people were positive about it, and other people were quite negative about it. You know, I remember one guy said that he's married a Thai over here in Australia and was for the past 20 years going over there, back to here, over there, back to here. And you know, he was sort of saying that he couldn't handle the heat. The heat was too much for him. Yeah, so he was saying it's one thing to go to Thailand and those places on a holiday. It's a totally different aspect to live there. And I know that, I'm aware of that. That would be massive change. But anyway, yeah, so if you've done that, or if you're looking to do that, comment down below so that we can all learn from it, all have a discussion. I guess some people have been doing it for a long time, so they've got a lot more experience than other people. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you could put in contribute, that'd be great. And as I said, if you could subscribe, I'd be wrapped. Thank you very much. All right, I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're somewhere a little bit warmer than here. Hopefully this fog's going to rise again, so, and be a little bit better day. Bit of sunshine. I need a bit of sunshine. So if you did get rid of all your stuff, or if you're planning to get rid of all your stuff, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? You're going to put it on eBay, or give it away, or have a garage sale? How do you think you're going to get rid of all your stuff? Or if you already have, yeah, let me know. How did you do it? Be very interested. All right, have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.